from Westworld in Scottsdale, Arizona. This is opening day for the Scottsdale Arabian Horse Show 2025. This is the big one that only comes around every February. Scottsdale is a mecca for Arabian horses, and as mentioned, this show is the granddaddy of them all. And this year marks the 70th anniversary. This video will give you a really good sampling of a variety of classes held on opening day. So whether your favorite is English, Western, or in-hand halter classes, you'll find plenty to like in this exciting video. First up is Class 8 for the Half Arabian, Anglo-Arabian, English Pleasure, Junior Owners to Ride, 18 and under. By the way, these classes won't all be in chronological order, but they'll be pretty close to that. And I can't video nearly all the classes because there are usually 6 arenas going at one time. Here's your winner for the first class, which was held at the Equidome, which is the big indoor arena. Now we move outdoors to Wendell Arena, and this is the Arabian Yearling colts with adult amateur owners to handle. We're off to a great start with this beautiful chestnut colt. And I didn't video all of every class, but this particular one I did, and I plan to do a standalone video of this probably even next week after this one is published. So if you haven't already subscribed, you might want to make sure you do that so you can be notified when new videos come out. And then that chestnut's followed by this amazing looking black colt. And then a really nice looking bay. The colors on these first 3 horses are just amazing, aren't they? Be sure to stick around to the end of the video when I will show you the Senior Stallion Championship. That will be sort of the grand finale. And this poor guy then trips and falls, and fortunately does not get hit by the horse's hooves. But if you've ever wondered how fast an Arabian horse can run, well, this gives you a pretty good idea. I feel sorry for the guy. I'm sure that was very embarrassing, but he gets dusted off and gets right back up and starts showing again. He got a nice hand from the crowd, by the way. And then we come to our next one. Kind of a chocolate colored horse this time. Little slow motion as he comes right in front of you. So now we'll watch each one stand up their horse one at a time, and we'll just take a little bit of time to do that. When I do the full video, I'll show a lot more for this part of the class. And I'll show a lot more of the horses in action as they run around out there. A little bit closer up look at that one. The old clipboard in front of the nose always works. And there was your winner for that class, that beautiful black one with the 4 white stockings. Next up is class number 10 for Half Arabian and Anglo-Arabian Ladies Side Saddle with Juniors to Ride, 18 and under. And oddly enough, this one looks exactly like the winner of that last class with the black coat and the 4 white stockings. It obviously is not the same one because those were yearlings and they also were purebred, and these are Half Arabians. Here's a little slow motion. You can see it's a little bouncy. A lot easier to ride at the walk, I'm sure. And actually the canter would be a lot easier. It's a lot more of a steady gait, I think, than the trot. And back down at the walk for a few seconds gives you a good chance to look at that outfit. From there we head outside to the Going Places RV Reining Arena. This is for Half Arabian and Anglo-Arabian Ranch Horse Rail Pleasure with adult amateurs to ride, 50 and over. Right there you can see the Pinto and Palomino. Neither one of those come in a purebred color. Someone said on one of my previous videos that there are a very few purebred Arabians that do come in Pinto, but if you know anything about that, let me know. If they do, it's very rare. But there's that Pinto again. And here they come right past us along the railing. Beautiful Palomino right here. and then a much lighter colored Palomino. And a big blaze on that one. They had been going at the normal trot where they sit the trot, and then right here they go into the extended trot, so you see them starting to post as they go along. That one's really moving out, huh? As is that one. Buckskin also does not come in purebred Arabian, so again, this is a half Arabian class. I have a feeling most of these, the other half of the equation, is quarter horse. Obviously, quarter horses are a very Western type of a horse, so that would make sense. And then just looking at the body size, body shape, you can really see the quarter horse that could be in these. And now they come down to the walk and they go into the lineup. We'll give you one quick look at them before we see the winner. And there is the winner. It's that jet black horse. Beautiful presentation. Now we go back inside the Equidome. This is the purebred Arabian Hunter Pleasure Walk Trot, juniors to ride, 10 and under. It's always nice to see the youth coming up the ranks, and there's some pretty good riders. I wish I'd have had a horse as nice as any one of these when I was in grade school, but it just wasn't meant to be for me, I guess. So again, right here you can see just how good of a rider some of these kids are. There as well. All of them. They all look great out there. I'm glad I'm not a judge. I'd give them all first place. Here you can see them coming into the lineup, and we'll see the winner in just a second. And there is your first place blue ribbon winner. Thought I'd take just a few seconds to show you around the grounds. Right here is one row of permanent barns, and for this show they bring in some temporary barns to house everybody because it's such a big show. And then here's the main warm-up arena, and in the background is where Wendell Arena is. See the pretty mountains in the background as well. And then off to that side is a warm-up arena that's covered. So you got two warm-up arenas out here. And then there's from the outside of the Equidome. Then we go inside, and this is sort of a staging area. This is where they come typically right before they go into the actual arena of the Equidome. Here's from the other side of that, looking on. Thought that was kind of cute, the little kid there. And then here's inside the Equidome. And you can see some of these classes are huge. This particular one had 17 entries in it. I didn't really video this one, got there right at the tail end. But yeah, it just shows you how big some of these classes are. Now we head back out to Wendell Arena, and this is the Arabian 3- and 4-year-old stallions with adult amateur owners to handle. Beautiful jet black, completely black horse right here. He kind of stops and pauses. I thought that was kind of funny, made me laugh. And then very unusual gray horse, just a really dark gray. Really like the color of that one. Unfortunately for the horses that look really cool color-wise, the judges don't really go by that. They go by a lot of other things, but not the color so much. Little slow motion video, you can see the high stepping action there. And speaking of color, just a beautiful bay colored colt right here. Actually, the show is calling this a stallion class, even though some of them are 3-year-olds, and I always thought anything under 4 was a colt. So if any of you know about that, if you could leave a comment, let us know, that'd be great. I get a feeling that's a 4-year-old just looking at him. Beautiful horse, isn't it? That's followed by another bay. Another big horse. Beautiful arched neck there as it trots along. And he looks over right at us for a little bit. He gives us a good look again as he runs on by right in front of us. Oop, little stumble there, and he quickly recovers. Kind of a lighter bay on this one, just beautiful in that Arizona sunshine, isn't it? So we'll watch each of them stand up their horses. Here's that black one, followed by the dark gray, and then the others. We'll give you a quick look at each one. And now here is your second place with the red ribbon. And that's followed by the blue ribbon winner. Now we go back to the Equidome, and this is a class for the youngsters. It's class number 9 for Arabian Western Seat Equitation, Walk Jog, Juniors to Ride, 10 and under. So this class is judging the riders, not so much the horses. And again, they all look like really good riders to me, but I'm sure a judge has a lot better eye than I do. You can see just how under control these horses are with these young riders on them. She gets that one moving again. And now they come into the lineup. And that one is your winner. So the horse gets a well-deserved pat, even though it was the rider being judged. There they walk up to get the blue ribbon, and how exciting, huh? We'll keep it right here at the Equidome, as we have the next two classes are going to both be for purebred Arabian English pleasure with juniors to ride, 18 and under. This first one is for the choice riders. The next one will be the elite riders, and I'll let you know when we get to that one. So that was just a quick look at this class, as I didn't get a whole lot of that one, but then that was followed by the elite class right here. That one's in a hurry to come in, and then he settles right down. Look at the tail on that one, huh? Flying in the wind, that one too. And we'll slow it down. It looks really cool in slow motion, but I also like seeing things at regular speed as well. Just look at the power in that horse as we zoom up close. And now they line up, and there is your winner for the elite class. So they get the ribbon. We have just this class before we head over to the Senior Stallion Championship, but right now you're watching class 24 for the Arabian Western Pleasure Junior Owners to Ride, ages 15 to 18. I love how the outfit matches the horse there. They're going at the jog here, and then they step into the lope. Now we get one last look at the jog as they are just about ready to line up. And there is your winner, the one with the matching outfit to match the horse. There she goes out with her blue ribbon. And here is our last class for this video. It's the Purebred Arabian Senior Stallion Championship with adult amateur owners to handle. You can probably see the lighting's a lot different from the earlier classes, and that's because it got pretty cloudy, and actually a little bit later on in this class it starts to spit rain just a little bit. Kind of fun to see the progression in these stallions as they go from yearling colts in that first class we showed, and then we had the 3 to 4 year olds, and then now we got the big senior stallions. And you can see how stately and majestic that one looks, which is the case for all the stallions in this class. By now it had started to rain, and so I think they did sort of an expedited review of each of these stallions. They had all the handlers stand them up at the same time, so that gives you a chance to take a look at them as well. I videoed this entire class, so just like with the colts we showed you earlier, I'll have a standalone video that will show you a lot more footage from this particular class. So again, be sure to subscribe to be notified when that comes out. And here is your reserve champion. They run over to get their ribbon, and now here is the champion. A nice hug there for the reserve champion, and they get their picture taken. Some congratulations are in order, and we say goodbye. I hope you've enjoyed this video for opening day of the Scottsdale show, and I'll add a thumbnail image here for a playlist of more videos from this show. Thanks, and I'll see you next time right here with more magnificent horses.